What's up, you guys? Anthony here with another video. Now, let's face it, in today's modern world, there are a lot of things that people will do when they're strapped for cash to try and get money. Some people will sell some of their personal belongings, some people will sell their plasma, or some people can fill out online surveys about some products that they use, and some people will take the cash rewards that they get from their credit cards and invest it. But today, we're going to talk about 5 things that you can buy that will actually make you money. You know what? Before we get into this, I think I need a cup of coffee. Alright, well, now that I'm settled with my coffee, that actually brings us to the first item on our list that you can buy that will make you money, and that is a coffee maker. Now, according to Acorn's investing app, 1/3 of Americans actually spend more money on coffee than they do on saving for retirement, and that is absolutely insane. I mean, it kind of makes sense though, because a lot of people go to like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or something to grab their coffee in the morning on the way to work, and that can rack up pretty fast. 5 days a week at $5 a day. And out of all age groups, or all generations rather, millennials spend the most. But buying a coffee maker can drastically cut down on those costs. Now, the coffee maker that you actually saw in the video, I bought for $25, and it does absolutely everything that I need it to. The coffee that I used was that big giant jug of Folgers that you saw. That lasts me about 3 months because of how much coffee I make. And it cost me about $10. The creamer that you saw me pour, that bottle lasts me about a month, and it costs about $5. Grand total, that is $35. Now that'll obviously pay for itself in about a week. Now the way this can make you money is because it's going to save you so much money that it's going to give you more cash left over that you can put into a retirement account that nobody's spending enough money on, and saving for retirement, investing and making your money work for you. Now, the next thing that you can buy that will actually make you money is a reusable water bottle. Now, I'm sure we've all been at the gas station and we've seen those horribly, incredibly overpriced water bottles. The individual plastic ones that cost, I don't know, anywhere from $1 to $5. I'm talking to you, Fiji. I mean, it's absolutely, one, it's totally unnecessary, and 2, it's just incredibly overpriced. Why would it make sense for you to spend money on that when you could buy a $7 reusable water bottle? This one's made out of metal and it was purchased at Ross. And not only is this better for the environment, but it's better for your wallet, because most restaurants and gas stations, if you go in and you ask them, hey, can I please fill up my water bottle here? They're probably gonna let you for free. You purchase this water bottle one time for $7 or $10, or there are other ones that you can buy for maybe a little bit more expensive. They're a little nicer or hold a little bit more water. But the point is you buy it once, and even if it's $40, that's, I don't know, maybe 40 individual plastic water bottles. But with this, it lasts as long as you allow it to last, or as long as you don't lose it, and you can get free water whenever you stop somewhere, or you refill it at home, or whatever you want to do with it. And of course, the same way as everything else on this list, the way it makes you money is it leaves more money left over for you to either put in savings or put in a retirement account or invest in other things. So the third thing that you can buy that will make you money is a good used, reliable car. Now, the bottom line is new cars and even newer used cars cost more, and they'll do nothing but depreciate. What you want to find is a vehicle that's already gone through most of its depreciation, something that's maybe, I don't know, 5 to 8 years old usually. There are plenty of good like Hondas and Toyotas out there that will run forever and are pretty cheap. You can usually find them from anywhere from like $3,000 to $5,000. For example, this 2004 Toyota 4Runner that I bought about 3 years ago had about 98,000 miles on it when I bought it. And, it's a little bit old and it had a little bit of mileage, but I paid $7,000 for it. Now, 3 years later, and it's got 160,000 miles on it, it's still worth about, I don't know, $6,000. So the depreciation on it is pretty minimal. Not only that, but I paid for the car in cash because it was so cheap. I don't have a car payment that I have to be paying every single month. Most people don't have the money to just buy a new car in cash because they're so expensive. So buying an old, used, reliable car can actually make you money because you don't have to get a car payment and then pay interest on that car payment every single month. And that is how you can make money, especially because you can use the money that you're not spending on the car payment to either save or invest or make it make more money for you. Now, the fourth thing that you can buy that will make you money is a little bit more direct, and that is stocks. Specifically, index funds. I'm always recommending index funds to people because they are so easy. If you haven't seen my other video on index funds, the link is in the description. It's how to turn $1 into $24. I love index funds because they're passive, they're easy, and they're historically proven to make money. The easiest way to start investing in stocks is to actually set up an allotment from your paycheck. So then that way the money goes directly from your paycheck into whatever investing account that you decide to have. It's easier to do it this way, so then that way the money doesn't come into your checking and then you're tempted to spend it on something else, like $5 Fiji water bottles or something like that. Now there's many options out there on different index funds that you can invest in that can make you money. A couple of examples are the S&P 500 or VT-SAX. Now, the S&P 500 is a little bit more expensive right now, so maybe not everyone's going to want to invest in that specifically. It's over $3,000 a share. If you want something that's just a little bit cheaper, there's the VT-SAX, which is now less than $100 a share, but it's still been making pretty significant gains over the long term. Another option you can do is you can open an IRA with your bank, or it doesn't even have to be your bank. It could be another bank that you want to invest in. But they usually have some IRA sponsored index funds that you can invest in, which are usually managed by their teams and are diversified a little bit more than just regular index funds that you can get through normal investing apps and whatnot. I'm not going to go into too much more detail on this. Like I said, the video is in the description below if you want to look at it. It'll explain exactly how compound interest works and how much money you can make and the history of everything. It's great. So the fifth and final thing that I want to talk to you guys about is education or investing in yourself. Now, this does not mean college necessarily, but it can. This can be anything from buying books on real estate investing, or becoming a real estate agent by getting your real estate license, or attending a trade school maybe, or learning something new. Or it can even mean watching financial management YouTube videos. Ultimately, making the investment in yourself is probably the most important one that you can make. Any sort of education is probably the most important thing that you can buy that will make you money, because these are skills that you can take with you for the rest of your life and apply to everything. You can apply it to making money. You can apply it to your family. You can get all types of education that will help you in all facets of your life. This could even include maybe a gym membership, for example. Buying a gym membership to better yourself and make yourself more physically healthy will give you more energy to do the other things in your life that make you happy and that can make you money. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Thank you for showing your support, and I really hope that you learned something today. I hope I gave you some ideas of what you can do to save money and what you can buy that will help you leverage your money more effectively.